Hare Krishna. Lord Jagannath's Mahaprasad. Narad Muni once went to Vaikunta and served Mother Lakshmi very attentively. Sri Lakshmi Devi was very pleased and requested Narad Muni to ask for any boon. Narad Muni replied, "My dear Mother Lakshmi, you must promise that whatever I ask for, you will grant." Lakshmi Devi vowed that she would gladly fulfill his desire. The great saint revealed his wish. Narad Muni requested Lakshmi Devi to give him the Mahaprasad remnants of Lord Narayan. Suddenly, Lakshmi Devi's mood changed and her face became clenched with worry. "Please ask me for anything else except for the Lord's Prasad," she begged. "A few days ago, the Lord instructed me not to give his prasad to anyone. You must understand that I cannot disobey my husband's order. My dear son, I cannot give you prasad." Narad Muni was very adamant and reminded Lakshmi Devi of her promise. "You are the dear wife of Lord Narayan." Narad Muni said, "You must grant me this boon. Somehow or other, you must give me Lord's Mahaprasad." Lakshmi Devi was now in great trouble. What to do? She told Narad Muni to wait and that she would look into what could be done to satisfy his desire. At noon, Lakshmi Devi lovingly served lunch to her husband, Lord Narayan. Even though Devi performed her duties with attention and expertise, still the Lord marked that his wife was very unhappy. Her face had become black and morose. Lord Narayan gently asked her the reason for her distress. Taking shelter at the Lord's lotus feet, Lakshmi Ji explained her predicament. Lord Narayan mercifully comforted his crying wife and said, "Just for today, I will cancel this restriction. You may take my plate of remnants and give it to Narad Muni, but you must deliver the prasad in such a way that I do not see. When I turn my face to the opposite side, you may take the plate away as if I do not know." The goddess became joyful. Following her beloved husband's instruction, she deftly removed his plate of remnants when he was not looking. Lakshmi Ji immediately took the Mahaprasad plate and happily presented it to Narad Muni. Narad Muni, dancing in ecstasy, eagerly honored the Lord's remnants. He relished Lord Narayan's prasad and did not cease for a second from chanting the Lord's holy name and dancing in great bliss. As his ecstatic emotions increased, he could not control himself. Narad Muni, with his veena in tow, started running all over the universe like a madman. Chanting and dancing without stopping, he ran from planet to planet. Finally, he reached Mount Kailash, the abode of Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva was surprised to see Narad Muni chanting and dancing in such a state of ecstasy. Narad Muni, swimming in the waves of Krishna Bhakti, did not notice Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva pacified Narad Muni. "Narad, I know you are always in ecstasy because you constantly chant the name of Lord Narayan. But I have never seen you in such a condition. What happened to you?" Then Narad Muni cooled down and explained everything. "I got so much pleasure and ecstasy after honoring Lord's Mahaprasad that I cannot stop dancing and chanting," Narad breathlessly exclaimed. Lord Shiva, folding his palms, replied, "Oh Narada, you are so fortunate that you have tasted the Mahaprasad of Lord Narayan." Lord Shiva smiled hopefully. "Dear Narad, have you brought any prasad for me?" Narad felt very sorry, for he had not brought any prasad to share with Lord Shiva. Putting his head down, Narad stood with folded hands before Lord Shiva. Then he saw that a morsel of prasad had stuck to his fingernail. Narad gasped, "Oh yes, here is some prasad, Prasad Kanika Matra, a morsel of prasad just for you." Narad Muni carefully held up his hand for Lord Shiva's inspection. "Oh Shiva, You are so fortunate. Please take this Mahaprasad. Narad Muni put his finger into Shivaji's mouth. As soon as that small morsel of Mahaprasad touched the tongue of Mahadev, he felt great ecstasy and happiness, so much so that he could not remain quiet. Lord Shiva started to chant and dance. His dancing increased as his ecstasy intensified. His dancing became so vigorous that he manifested the Tandav, the dance indicating the time of annihilation. The whole universe started to shake. Everyone became frightened, thinking, what happened? Why is this dance taking place untimely? It is not time for annihilation. No one was brave enough to stop Shivaji from dancing the annihilation dance. The Devas begged Mother Parvati to pacify the Lord, otherwise the whole universe would be destroyed. Mother Parvati arrived on the scene and saw that Lord Shiva was dancing in uncontrollable ecstasy. Mother Parvati humbly approached Lord Shiva, and when he came to his external senses, she inquired, "My dear husband, what happened to you? What has caused you to dance in such ecstasy?" Lord Shiva explained that he had received Lord Narayan's Mahaprasad from Narad Muni. Parvati Devi became astonished. "My dear husband, have you kept any prasad for me?" Lord Shiva could not answer. He had managed to get only one morsel of prasad from Narad. How could he have saved any? Parvati was angry that she did not get Mahaprasad. "I am deprived of Lord Narayan's prasad." She was so furious that the fire of her anger started to burn the whole universe. From the lower planets to the higher planets, everyone felt the burning heat. The sages and saints understood that everything was going to be finished by the hot anger of Mother Parvati. No one could pacify her. Finally, all of the demigods headed by Lord Brahma rushed to Vaikuntha to inform Lord Vishnu. Hearing the situation, Lord Vishnu travelled to Kailash riding on the back of Garuda. As soon as Parvati Devi saw Lord Narayan, she came forward to offer obeisance. Lord Narayan blessed his devotee and told her, "I will give you as much as Mahaprasad you want. Please be pacified and give up your anger. All of your children will be finished." But Mother Parvati protested, "I will not be satisfied if you give your Mahaprasad only to me. I request you to give your Mahaprasad to all of my children, to all the living entities. I do not want to see any of my children suffer like I am suffering now due to being deprived of your Mahaprasad. You must arrange something so that all living beings, including the dogs, may honor your Mahaprasad." Lord Narayan smiled and said, "Tathastu, let it be so. My dear Parvati, to fulfill your desire, I will appear in Neelachal Dham. My temple will be famous for distributing my prasad. Whoever takes my prasad will be liberated. All of my prasad will be offered to you first. Then only will the remnants become Mahaprasad. This Mahaprasad will be distributed to everyone without consideration. I will keep you next to me. You will have your temple just behind mine in the inner courtyard. Lord Shiva, because he neglected to give you Mahaprasad, will stay at a distance. He will have his temple outside the courtyard." The Lord appeared in Puri as Jagannath. Parvati Devi is there in the name of Bimala. All of Jagannath's prasad is offered first to Bimala Devi. Then only it is distributed as Mahaprasad. In Puri, there is no distinction between low and high caste for taking Jagannath Mahaprasad. Jagannath Mahaprasad is so pure that a Brahman can take Mahaprasad from the mouth of a dog. It can never be contaminated. Thank you. For more videos, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hare Krishna.